The Consent Forms page enables you to collect online consent from research participants. Online consent is not required to administer a study. You should not use this feature if you intend to obtain informed consents with paper-based forms. Before making any decisions about what type of consent to use, it is extremely important that you verify requirements with your institutional review board. It is your responsibility to ensure compliance with IRB regulations. On the consent form page, you can add up to 3 consent documents. These documents are labeled Consents 1, 2, and 3. If you include more than one consent form, the forms will be displayed to study participants in a sequential order. Use the drop list to select the consent form you will be entering. Once you have made a selection, a content box will appear so that you may enter consent text. It is best to create consent documents in a word processing program such as Microsoft Word, then use the copy-paste function to add them to Assessment Center. There are 2 check boxes above the consent form content box. These are used to indicate how a participant will provide consent. The first endorsement type is a checkbox. The second is an open text field. You may specify text to accompany these text fields. For example, please check this box if you agree to participate. The endorsement text entry field for each consent form may be marked Protected Health Information by checking the Consent Contains Protected Health Information box for each applicable consent form. This will flag the fields in the database and report it as containing PHI in the applicable data exports. You have the option to choose one, both, or neither endorsement indicators. Endorsement fields will appear at the bottom of the consent form when presented to research participants. A participant is not able to move forward unless the applicable endorsement is given. Consent documents are administered immediately following the welcome page and before registration, where applicable, and the login password assignment page. If you register a participant using the Administration tab, the participant will not view consent screens. They will be navigated to the first study item immediately after entering their login and password. If you will be registering participants from within the Administration tab, you should not use the online consent feature.